Why She-Hulk is the best Marvel series. Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's episode, we're talking about Marvel's most controversial series so far, our good green angry friend She-Hulk Attorney at Law. And today we're deconstructing the series to find out why She-Hulk is the best Marvel series so far. Yep, you heard me right. So stay tuned and watch the whole video with some good old popcorn, and let's just dive into it, shall we? Why is She-Hulk the best Marvel series? Number 1. No end of the world conundrum. There's no denying the oversaturation of superhero projects, and much like their respective ones, they try to underscore that story with an end of the world mystery. When the genre is overloaded, it's really exciting to see an individual with superpowers trying to make it through her 9 to 5. Number 2. A breath of fresh air. If I'm being totally honest, a bit of Marvel fatigue has started to set in recently. I'm still having fun with the MCU, but there's only so much of the same story structure you can take before it starts to feel less satisfying. The great thing about She-Hulk Attorney at Law is that it's doing something new. The advertising alone would indicate that this is a unique Marvel project. It's more of a meta four-wall breaking, though not quite Deadpool level, workplace comedy set in a superhero universe than a traditional superhero story. The tone of the Hulk training montage, which uses pop music and focuses more on laughs than abilities, indicates that this is going for something different. It's nice because it allows us to experience a new story from the most prolific company at the time without feeling like we're getting the same thing every time. Number 3. Chaotic structure. The structure was the main issue I had with the series earlier on. Except for one teaser at the end of episode 3. There are no real stakes in the first half of the season. It's just comedy series about She-Hulk going about her normal life. Dangers and problems that many women face on a daily basis, the series lacks the potentially catastrophic high stakes that we are accustomed to seeing in these projects. But it all made sense when I realized that the series is about Jen, or She-Hulk, trying to live her normal life as a lawyer with normal problems rather than having to save the world from super soldiers, witches, or gods. Because we needed something like that after Spider-Man No Way Home, or Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, we needed a show about normal human problems. And for that matter, She-Hulk surely delivers. Number 4. Unexpected finale. She-Hulk is Marvel's first live-action superhero series to literally break the four wall. I was initially hesitant to do it, but now I believe that it is the essence of the show. Breaking the four wall and making your own decisions while also breaking away from the typical Marvel formula. Everything that happened in this episode and throughout the series is meant to be entertaining and unexpected while also conveying a deeper message to everyone watching, possibly including the creators. This series depicts the problems of the modern world and people, which is also an important story to tell. Jen going to therapy, accepting herself, and working through her issues made me very happy. I believe that many people will find something to identify with in Jen's struggles. Number 5. A journey towards finding oneself. The show does a particularly good job of balancing Jen's identity crisis with her newfound abilities. This struggle succeeds more than the more obvious references to gender inequality. It includes astute observations about how women move in the world. Jen's size and strength allow her to enter a world she has never been allowed to enter. Regular people don't get to fight demons, throttle muggers, but Jen can do all of those things as She-Hulk. She wields literal physical power and enjoys doing so. Even some of the things that irritate her in civilian life, dating, jerks at work, family life, can be relieved by punching a henchman. Her Hulk form also appears to bring her closer to her true self, which is something to be excited about. Number 6. Cousinly love. I suppose it's good practice to spend some time discussing story rather than structure. The fact that there is so much more to say about the latter speaks to both the former strengths and weaknesses. This is a very straightforward television episode that follows Jennifer Walters as she transforms into She-Hulk and then trains with Bruce Banner to become a hero. The thing is, she doesn't have an alter ego. She's a pro at controlling her anger, being a woman who exists in the world and all. And she's naturally good at adjusting to her new Hulk body and using her abilities. Tatiana Maslany and Mark Ruffalo have a chemistry that makes this nearly episode-long training sequence easy to watch and enjoyable. It appears that the show wants us to understand that power is both a great responsibility and a great privilege. There is a distinction. The first is about recognizing what you owe to other people, while the second is about recognizing what we owe to ourselves. And the delight of She-Hulk is that Jen, I believe, sees both. And that is it, guys, why She-Hulk is the best Marvel series so far. So do you like it? What are your thoughts about it? Till next time, and as always, thanks for watching.